This is the Gambling Racket with your Australian Open draw breakdown and recap. We're going to war with the bookie in 2025, motherfuckers. So get on board and let's make some money. I got Chris here with me, and Ben is doing his real job for whatever reason, like he's got a mortgage or some shit. Motherfucker rents.
Listen, it's 5:36 here on the East Coast. I'm officially off work, okay?
Yeah, it's 4:36 here on Central. You bastard, you put me on blast. Knowing I got a snow day. All right, let's get in right into it. Australian Open draw. Yannick Sinner, 1 seed versus Nicholas Jarry. Sinner's minus 3,000. Chris, no surprises here, right? Sticking with the doper.
Dope. Never bet against a cheater.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Next, we've got our wild card Tristan Schoolkate versus Taro Daniel. One thing to note, Schoolkate made his Grand Slam debut at the US Open in 2024. Who did he face in the first round and beat? Taro Daniel. Give me the fucking hometown kid at plus money, Schoolkate plus 100.
No revenge for you, Mr. Daniel.
That's right. We're probably gonna have to cut that joke. Moving on. Marcus Giron versus Yannick Hanfmann. Giron, who's looked pretty solid to start the year, is a minus 400 favorite against the German. No
If it was
dogs
if it
here.
was less than minus 400, I would take it, but I'm not taking it at minus 400.
Yeah, same here. Then you've got Flavio Cabali. He's got the 32nd rank, but he's the underdog at plus 150 against Echeverry. Chris, what do you like here? You like the Argentinian or the Italian?
I want to point out Flavio is a great name, and for that reason, I will not bet against him. And the other guy on the other side, very soft. Etch has let me down a lot in 2024. Staying away from this one.
I'm riding with you. I'm riding with Flavio plus 150. I've tried to pitch that name to my wife several times, been shot down, but we'll move on. We'll move on. Next,
Flavio Ladato.
Flavio Lodato. It sounds so good. It rolls right
I
off the
mean,
tongue.
that kid would be a guaranteed success.
That's what I said.
Like, there's no way around it. I don't know
Yeah.
what they'll be successful at, but they will be successful.
He'll be at the top of some pile. Yeah. All right. Next one. We've got the big pole, Hubert Hurkacz versus Talon Griekspoor. And this one is one that I think me and you both noted when we were talking earlier, Chris. Herc only minus 250. Seems really short against Griekspoor.
It really honestly seems like they're giving me money for free. I have to take it. 2 units right there on Herbie. And then we're going to parlay that here in a second to give us a much better play.
Love it, love it. Also love you up in the unit count for that one. On these tournaments, you got so many plays, you gotta weigh them differently. So I'm gonna back you with 2 units on Herc, who went to the United Cup final. I mean, people are acting like he didn't just have a great fucking run with that
Yeah.
number.
And like he doesn't have one of the biggest serves they've ever seen. Get out of here.
Yeah. Next, we've got Miramar Kekmanovic against fellow Serbian Dusan Lajovic. Kekmanovic is minus 450. He's going to be the one to make it through. No play here from me.
Same.
Next, we've got your boy Chris, Matteo Berrettini versus Cam Norrie. Berrettini minus 225. Similar feelings for me on this one for the Hurkacz thing, like 225, short as fuck. Berrettini has made Grand Slam finals before because he has a big serve and likes to play on fast surfaces.
And Cam Norrie is the exact opposite of that. Will play on his back foot the entire time, and he's basically just waiting for you to make a mistake. Berrettini is too good for that. I think Berrettini rolls here, and that's exactly why we're parlaying Berrettini with Hurkacz, and we're putting 2 full units on it. Let's ride.
That's how we make money. Fucking nice parlay there. And yeah, and Norrie just threw his racket into the crowd in his last match, so it might be one worth watching just to see if he does it again. He was right before match point. He fucking whipped his racket and hit some lady.
And that's going to be in his head every time he wants to be upset. He's going to think about that. This guy is losing bad.
All right, next one. We've got another head case at the bottom of section 1. Holger Rune versus Triple Z. Chris, I'll let you take it away since I know you got a pick here.
Triple Z, very defensive player. Holger Rune thinks that he is the best thing since sliced bread. When he's not getting those shots through, he's going to get frustrated. He's going to get in his own head. And I like Triple Z here with the upset. and I definitely like the over 3.5 sets here. If Holger Rune does win, it's going to take him every bit of 5 sets. But I really think Triple Z picks up the upset. And if you don't like either side of that, take the over.
I don't hate the over. I think Runa is going to have a big year. I'm expecting a big year from him and his mom, who loves ripping cigs in the middle of matches. So I always root for that. I'm pro smoking. I'm pro smoking.
She's a big darts lady.
Big darts lady. So, and it's coming up. Darts is coming up. So I think big year from Runa, but I'm not going to touch this one. For you, I'll root for Triple Z. I'll root for the Chinaman. All
Let's
right.
go.
Is that he's Chinese? That's not.
I said, let's go.
Okay, I thought you said, whoa.
No, 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 no.
All right. Section 2. At the top, you've got Love Struck Tsitsipas versus Alex Michelsen. Michelsen is only a plus 150 dog here. Seems really short. I like Tsitsipas minus 200. I like Michelsen, but man, like he's getting a price like Tsitsipas is a top 8 guy.
This is like the third most surprising odds of the entire tournament. I agree with you wholeheartedly, and I'm going to put a unit on TT Pass for just the principle of them being so dumb with these lines.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I'm with you. All right. Next one, we've got Australian wildcard McCabe versus Spanish qualifier Landalus. I don't know shit about either of these guys. Landalus,
Next.
yes. Landalus is minus 425.
Next.
He's a pick, but don't know who they are. Next, we've got the Canadian Diallo versus Luca Nardi. Diallo is the minus 200 favorite. I hate betting Canadians, but I'm not gonna touch this. I don't think Luca's gonna win, not plus 150.
Next.
All right. Next one, we've got Adrian Manarino versus Karen Khachanov. Khachanov is minus 750. Pass this one. Obviously, Khachanov's gonna win. And then 5-unit max play. For those of you with the bracket in front of you, you know what this fucking bet is. You fucking know. But for those who don't, Kazakhstan till we fucking die on the gambling racket. Bublik plus 135 against Cerundolo. Bublik at plus money against the Clay Rat in Australia. You're crazy. Give me 5 units on Bublik.
I was just talking smack about his opponent the other day. I 100% agree with you. Even if I don't ever agree with you about Bublik in other situations, this is an egregious error. Plus 135 with Bublik. I'm going to put a full 2 units on that one.
5 units. You see Kazakhstan. You see a Kazakhstan.
You're putting 5. I'm not in love with them, so I'm only going with 2.
This is my gambling advice to everyone. If you see a Kazakhstani flag and a plus number, you bet that. You bet that every day.
Don't even ask questions.
Don't even ask. Don't even think about it. All right. Next is another one of your favorites, Chris, FDA, Diaz Acosta, and he's playing against Bergs. Bergs, who is still playing in Auckland, I believe. He's in the semifinal in Auckland, so he's running late in the tournament before. Bergs is a minus 275.
I don't like this pick because he's still playing, so I'm going to pass.
Okay, gotcha. Next one we've got is American qualifier Tristan Boyer versus Argentinian Federico Correa. I think Boyer's minus 650. So yeah, huge number, not betting it, obviously. Go USA.
Which is that's an insane minus 650, and I'll take it. USA. USA.
Yeah, who the fuck is this 23-year-old rated number 1 recruit 3 years in a row on tennis recruiting? Yeah, but
Next.
college. All right. Anyway. Next one is the man with 4 names. BVD
Van der Sloops
versus Alex de Minaur. de Minaur is minus 1200. BVDZ is plus 800.
If you want a long shot bet to sprinkle a quarter unit on, this is the one for you. Otherwise, pass.
Yeah, pass. All right. At the top of section 3, we've got American Taylor Fritz against Brooksby, young American
minus
kid.
3,500, no play to be made. Next.
Yep. Then Borna Coric versus qualifier Christine Garin, who's a clay court guy. Let me look at that one. Coric's minus 165. I'm betting 1 unit on Coric here.
I am passing on that one.
Okay. Next, we've got Daniel Altmaier and Francisco Comasena. I think Allmeyer is a short dog.
I actually changed my pick. I like Altmaier a lot in this situation. So I am going to put 1 unit on Daniel Altmaier minus 135.
Minus 135, yeah, minus 135. I don't hate it. I don't ever bet on Altmaier, but yeah, I don't hate it. Next one, this is gonna be a highlight. This is gonna be one you're gonna want to watch the replay of if it takes place at 1 a.m. I won't wake up because I'm not a sicko, but I'll watch the replay, during meetings and such. Gail Monfils versus the serve bot Mambish Pericard. Pericard is only a fucking minus 140 favorite. And Monfils in the semifinal right now in Auckland, too.
They're giving Monfils too much credit because of his legacy. I agree with you. I can't imagine Pericard going out in the first round here. I have 2 units, Giovanni Pecci Pericard.
I think this line's crazy. I'm not going to do 2 units. I'm going to just do the one on Pericard just because, Monfils is like a legendary French player.
That's why it's so short. He should be minus 200.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely feels like they're shorting it for that for some crazy reason.
Punish them.
Next one we got American Ben Shelton minus 215 against Brandon Nakashima. Fucking tough matchup for
Good luck to both players. I love you both. I want you both to win. Even though that can't happen, I will watch the match and I will be sad for who loses and happy for who wins.
Cosign. Yeah, definitely wish they'd split it up. Like American versus Frenchman, Shelton versus
It's
Shelton
random.
Yeah, I know, bitch. Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. That's the joke.
All right. Next, we got PCB, Carino Busta versus a qualifier whose name I can't say, Marazic. Busta's minus 200. I mean, I'm not betting it. You like PCB here, Chris?
No.
Okay, fuck him. Next, we've got another Spanish man with 3 names, RBA, Roberto Bautista Agut versus the Canadian Shapovalov.
I never trust a Canadian, especially when their name isn't Canadian, because Shapovalov should definitely be Middle Eastern. Not touching it.
Shapovalov is minus 240, and also Russian, not Middle Eastern. So
whatever. It ain't Canadian.
Yeah, it ain't fucking Canadian. That's for damn sure. Not the kind of Canadian that I don't know what I can't even fucking remember his name. The French guy who's running for president. Anyways, our rounding out section 3, we've got an Italian matchup: Matteo Arnaldi versus Lorenzo Musetti. Tough draw for Musetti. I think Arnaldi's a fucking tough out. Arnaldi's plus 160.
I like Musetti.
You like Musetti?
I like the over
215?
Yep.
Seems a bit long to me. I'm not betting it, but good luck to you. All right. Now, section 4, we've got the craziest line in the tournament. Rublev versus Fonseca. Rublev is a minus 185 favorite against Yao Fonseca, who,
good for you, Yao. You've been playing great.
Yeah.
This is nothing against you, but you're not playing top 10 players in the world right now. I have to punish the books for this stupidity. Got to go 2 units on Andre Rublev.
100% betting Rublev 2.5 units. Fucking Mac, going pretty high here. I think Fonseca's on an insane tear, like 13 straight wins, 16 straight sets he's won, like absolutely beating the dog shit out of people. But man, he's not played a top 10 guy. Like Rublev is a fucking killer out there. I think it'll be a good one, but I think Fonseca's going to get taught a little lesson on the court. So give me a Rublev minus 185.
Let's go.
Still, love Fonseca. Love the man in the pink hat. So, I'm not going to talk shit about him. Next, we got our boy Stanimal on a wild card against Lorenzo Sanigo. I feel like you've always got to bet Stanimal. So give me Stanimal plus 195 just for the meme of it.
Yep. Let's do it.
All right. Next, Saboth Wild versus Fabian Marozsan, the young Hungarian. Marozsan is a minus 240 dog. It's too far for me.
Agreed.
I think he's gonna win, but I'm not gonna lay that with Marozsan.
Yeah, agreed.
Like that. Then we got Francis Tiafoe, who has left Nike for Lululemon, so be on the lookout for the new kit. against the French dog Rinderknecht, who fucking talked all that shit about Taylor Fritz before the French Open and then got run off the court last year. So fuck that guy. Tiafoe's minus 380. I mean, I'm not gonna bet it, but if you're gonna put I've added to any parlay. Every parlay you got, put Tiafoe in there. Next,
100% agree.
100%, right? Next, we got Alexei Popyrin versus the bad boy of French tennis, Corentin.
Next,
What's the line?
minus 400 for Poprin. I'm not taking it.
Oh, Jesus, that's way too far. Yeah. Okay. Next, Rinky Hijikata versus American qualifier Mitchell Kruger. Chris, what do you like?
Rinky, put it in his dinky.
Rinky minus 225. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that
Easy
every day.
money.
Rinky always comes through for you. You always get paid with Rinky. Next, you've got the other young American, Lerner Tien, minus 525 against this qualifier. Not betting it, obviously. Minus 525 is fucking insane. And then rounding out section 4, you've got Daniel Medvedev, who just had his second kid, and he won his first Grand Slam, his only Grand Slam after the birth of his first kid. So Medvedev, keep that in mind, but he's like minus 10,000 against this tie qualifier, this tie wild card. So
He's not going out in the first round. I'll give
we're
you that.
passing. Then at the top of the bottom half in section 5, Djokovic versus your boy Chris Basaveretti. Tell me why I should bet Basaveretti plus 1,800.
One, Joker has accomplished everything a human can possibly accomplish in tennis. I don't know that he cares that much about this, especially at this point in the year. He's coming off of, his New Year days, and holiday celebrations. He's got the new coach in Andy Roddick. I have no idea how seriously those two are taking things right now. Obviously, he's really good. I don't know that he cares as much, whereas you have somebody that cares more than anything on earth on the other side, who's also playing very well, very hot right now. If you're going to sprinkle it, put a quarter unit on Basaveretti.
That's fucking wild. I think he's gonna be starstruck, bro. He's playing against the king, but
he doesn't give a fuck.
It's gonna be a fun one to watch. He's been on a good run since the next gen finals as well. Okay, then we've got Jaime Faria versus Pavel Kotev. Your boy Chris.
Pavel Kotov.
You're on him, right?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, I'll ride with you. And then minus 120 Kotov. Then we've got the qualifier. This Belgian dude, Onklin. Only time I've seen him play is when he beat Kovacevic in the qualifying here against Riley Opelka, the giant American, minus 330. Opelka's going to win, but I'm not betting it. Next, you've got fucking Sumit Nagal, who cost me so much money last year when he beat Bublik in the first round. And he's going against Mahach, who looked pretty good at the United Cup, but Mahach minus 1,200. Sumit Nagal plus 750. I think he was around plus 750 when he beat Bublik last year. So, if you bet him last year, you kind of owe it to bet it again.
I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. Next.
All right. Yuri Lehechka versus 2. Lehechka's a huge favorite, so pass. Then Hugo Gaston versus his qualifier, this wild card from Australia I've never heard of, Omar Sika. No, I think we're going to play Gaston, is what we said.
Gaston. He's only minus 200. Yeah. I don't know anything about the other player. Full transparency. This is the one we did the littlest research on. But I'm just going to go with Gaston minus 200 for at least a unit.
Yeah, this kid, he's 27. Omar Jasika, his career high is 179. Like he never made it, and he's already
Yeah, I don't understand. This is another one I don't understand.
Crazy fucking wild card to get. I don't know. Maybe it's like a celebrity or something in Australia. That'd be like a F less celebrity in America, because whatever. All right, next we got David Goffin versus Benjamin Bonzi. Goffin is a minus 200 favorite. What do you like, Chris?
I actually like Benjamin Bonzi to win this, but at minus 185, not taking it.
Yeah, you're right. Bonzi's minus 185. I'm with you. I think Bonzi's going to win, but I'm not taking it. Then Dimitrov versus Fabio Fognini. I mean, Dimitrov's like minus 10,000. Dimitrov's going to win. All right. Then you've got section 6. Jack Draper minus 10,000 versus Navone. I got
Pass.
Draper, obviously. Next one, we got the Australian Kakanakis versus Roman Safulin. And I'm playing Kakanakis here. 1 unit at minus 165. Hometown player, has looked good in the early tournament. So yeah, give me Kakanakis.
All right, next.
Next, we've got Vukic minus 400 versus Duzemir, so pass, obviously. Korda versus Klein. Korda's going to smoke him, pass. Thompson versus Kofer. Thompson's looked pretty good. Obviously, he's been pretty good form lately, but minus 380 is too far, so pass. Then next one we've got is Alexander Mueller, who just won the Hong Kong 250. So he won his first ATP title ever 2 weeks ago, and he's playing against Nuno Borges, who's playing right now still in Auckland in the semifinal. And Mueller is plus 105. So I'm going to play Mueller plus 105.
I don't hate it, but I didn't take it.
All right. Next, we got Nishioka minus a huge number versus Amir Dugaz, a Turkish qualifier. So we'll pass. Then our
I'm actually taking Nishioka minus 380, parlayed with Francis Tiafo minus 380, and we're putting a unit on it.
What's that? What's that number when you parlay the two?
I can tell you, but I have another pick that's in my slip right now, so I don't want to tell you.
Okay.
I don't want to lose it.
I'll put it in mine. It's gonna be like minus 180. That's not
I'm okay
bad.
with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's a good one. That's a fun one. All right, and then like I said, Chevy versus Alcaraz. Love you, Chevy. Love Kazakhstan, but I can't do it. So Alcaraz is gonna win that one, obviously. Moving on to section 7, which is pretty fucking stacked. Casper Ruud versus Jaime Munar. Ruud's a big favorite. He's gonna win. Minus 600. Then Balashvili versus Mensik at minus 500. We're not playing that one. Passing, expecting Mensik to go through. Then we've got our boy Jerry Drip Shang versus Davidovich Fokina. Chris, who you like here? You going with Jerry Drip?
Jerry.
Jerry minus 130?
Jerry minus 130. Go.
All right, fuck it.
Don't think about it. Just do it.
Yeah, just fire. Fuck yeah, fuck it. Jerry, there it is. Next, we've got JLS versus FAA.
Pass.
Yeah, it's a pass. Fuck them. Next is Tabio versus RCB. You like Tabio, right, Chris?
Love Tabio. He just lost to Basov already so that he could come over and get ready for the Australian Open. And I like him here to get his revenge. He's the most angry left-handed player to ever play the game.
All right. Angry southpaws are good, and minus 185 is not a bad number against.
Just watch him, man. He doesn't want to hit that ball. He wants to destroy it.
Okay. Next, we got Duckworth versus Stricker. Dominic Stricker is my boy. Always bet Stricker. He was out all of 2024 with a back injury, but he's plus 100 here. I love Stricker to take this one, 2.5 units. Big bet for me on Stricker.
2 units for me on Stricker plus 100.
Then we've got Ken Nishikori versus what's his fucking name? Tiago Monteiro.
Tiago Montego. Ooh, no, I'm just kidding. I don't like this game.
Yeah, plus 300, minus 425. Not really any value there. Then Tommy Paul, obviously, to round out that section. Yo, that section is full of fucking killers there.
Tommy Paul's coming out of it though. Let's go, Tommy.
Yeah, I expect Tommy Paul to come out of it too. All right. Finishing up with section 8, we got Ugo Humbert versus Gigante. And it's a Gigante. Yeah, it's a Gigante line on Humbert, so we'll pass. Then we've got this guy, Habib. This guy is the first Lebanese man to ever qualify for a Grand Slam. So
and for that reason, we put half a unit on him.
Half a unit plus 210. Go ahead. Let's go. Lebanon needs.
Let's go, Habib.
All right, next one.
I also have no info on the person that he's playing, so I like it.
Boo? He's playing Boo You.
Yeah, Boo You. I don't know about him, but I boo you.
All right, next one is Adam Walton versus Quentin Halls.
Quentin Hollis, 1 unit.
Hollis is
plus 110.
Hollis is plus 110. All right, nice.
Get it in there.
All right, write it down, motherfucker.
I
All
got
right,
them all.
all right. Then we got Otto Vereten versus Arthur Fees. Huge
Uh,
fucking pass. Then Sebastian Baez versus Ben's favorite Frenchman, Arthur Cajot. And Cajot is actually the minus 225 favorite here.
Baez is better on clay, has more experience. Cajot better on the hard court, way less experience. I don't really like either side of this. I'm staying away.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Next, we've got your favorite Nick Kyrgios minus 150 against Jacob Fernley plus 110. And Fernley's
Nick
on
Kyrgios is an
a
announcer. Bet against him.
Fernley's looked good on the Challenger Tour lately. Fernley's won a lot of Challenger matches, so Fernley plus 110 is not a bad bet. Kyrgios is carrying an injury into it. He's talking about abdominal strain already. So,
3 points into an ass whooping, he's going to say his stomach hurts and he's going to retire.
there you go. There you go. If your book pays out retirements as wins, bet Fernley. All right. Next, we've got Pedro Martinez versus Luca Darderi. Martinez lost a heartbreaker to Gael Monfils earlier this week when he blew a 1-set and 5-1 lead against to Monfils. He's minus 130 here. I kind of want to bet Darderi plus 100, but Chris, you like the over here, and I got to agree with you. This is a 5-set screamed all over it, right?
Yep. And then even if we're a little bit wrong, we still got 4 sets there. And again, man, if Darderi puts him in a similar spot to where he thinks he might collapse, he might just do it again.
Yeah, exactly. So I think this will be a 5-set sweat no matter who wins. So taking the over there. And then the last thing we got, bottom of section 8, bottom of the bottom, rounding out the bracket is Big Z versus Lucas Poirier. Obviously not betting that fucking insane line.
No.
So that's the gambling racket in our Australian Open draw. Tune in tomorrow or Saturday for
follow us on X, the gambling racket. We got picks today. We got picks Saturday. We got picks Sunday. We got picks Monday. We're going to be up 20 units. We're going to war with the Australian Open in the books. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Hammer Penn State money line and call me in the morning.